No one's trying to sit 2 hours just to charge their car. Hey, I'm trying to do this video for YouTube regarding myths and truths on EVs, but I'm not really sure how to do the intro. You don't do intros, just say the facts. Can you help me out? You're just switching from fossil fuels to coal power. I mean, it's still electricity. You're still burning a lot of resources. You're just gonna pull that one out, huh? Just straight out. All right. As a whole, EVs are cleaner to operate than gas-powered vehicles. They don't utilize fossil fuels, gasoline, diesel. They're not using oil. It's just electricity to produce the power source to actually run the vehicles. That's the point. If you're refueling your car, you're using something to create the fuel. Yeah, that's a good point. But think of it like this. The whole point is to remove fossil fuels and remove the use of them. You're switching from gasoline to a different renewable energy source. So you think hydroelectric, you think wind power, solar power. Heck, some places you can probably set up to do geothermal power to produce the energy source. That's where your refueling or recharging will come from. Renewable energy sources creating the fuel power the cells for your EV car. They're definitely going to run out of power at some point. It could put strain on the power system, the power grid, but Siva Gunda, who's the vice chairman of California Energy Commission, stated that peak energy is used between 4 and 9 p.m. So electric vehicles account for about 0.5% in a worst case scenario and up to 1% by 2030. So with that being said, majority of people are going to try to save money as much as they can. So they're going to charge their vehicles when the price of electricity is the lowest. When you think, I know I would. But that's another point. Like if you're traveling across country, what you gonna do? I don't know about you, but I shop around for my fuel, and I think charging rates within a location still falls in that same category. I go to gas stations that I really enjoy, that I know, so I will go to Valero or I'll go to Racetrack, because those are brands that I use, just like using any other gas powered vehicle. You utilize charging sources the same way, the brands that you know. How are you going to get your energy source to charge your EV? A lot of companies are allowing and creating charging points where solar storage or electrical storage is located. There are other examples of public charging or fleet charging where we combine EV charging at the same site with solar and storage. So we're basically charging off an on-site renewable energy source that's regenerated right there. Not to mention that some EVs are gaining the capability as generators themselves. EVs can't drive as far as regular cars. The range of EVs is getting better every day though. So with manufacturers creating more competition within themselves to bring to market the farthest running, newest, and most efficient EVs in the market, is gonna bring competition, is gonna drive prices down. With also prices down, it's gonna make a longer range EV. The whole goal is to be the best and essentially beat Tesla. The national average for drivers is 35 miles a day. I'm not trying to convince you or YouTube to get an EV. I'm just saying that's just what the facts are. If you're driving 35 miles a day within your area, EV could be a good choice for them. I hear what you're saying. That sounds good, but it doesn't sound like I would actually buy or put my money into an EV right now. I'm just trying to provide information. So like the 2024 Chevy Equinox EV has a projected range of 300 miles, 228 miles for the all-wheel drive version. It comes with 11.5 kilowatt charging module, 34 miles of charge an hour. So for every hour, it'll charge 34 miles of range. The all-wheel drive 3RS comes with a 19.2 kilowatt battery, and that does 51 miles per charging hour. All those models come with a fast charge option, which is a 150 kilowatt module that produces 70 miles of range every 10 minutes. No one's trying to sit 2 hours just to charge their car. I'm not saying that charging is fast. I'm just saying it's an option. I'm just giving out the information and the facts so these people can make their own informed decision on what they want to do, whether it's the right time to buy an EV now or not. I personally wouldn't use an EV for long range at this particular point in time, maybe a hybrid or something like that. But in and around mileage, if I'm not traveling cross country like that, then I would probably use an EV for my daily driver in and around, using the off-peak charging times to charge my vehicle and have a cheap daily as far as it comes to refueling costs. Your electricity bill is going to go up. Like if you use an EV all the time, your electricity bill is going to be through the roof. Yeah, true, your electricity bill could go up, but look at it like this. You're going to be saving a bunch of money with your daily EV versus filling up your daily car. I mean, how much money can we actually save doing this? So we can do some math with this if you want. So say electric rates are 12 cents a kilowatt hour. All right. I know it's more in some places or less depending on your area, but for the math, we're going to say 12 cents per kilowatt hour. You drive 15,000 miles a year. You will pay about $525.60 a year for charging cars for 12 hours a day. If gas was $3.54 a gallon with 28 miles per gallon rating, driving 15,000 miles a year, that'll cost you $1,896. That's $1,370.46 in savings, which is 72.28% savings on fuel costs. That's without mentioning off-peak hour ratings. So, what are you currently paying with fuel? Again, I'm not sponsored to do any of this stuff. I just want to give you and the people on YouTube the facts to make an informed decision on what they want to do with their hard-earned money and whether or not this is the right time to buy an EV or not. I guess in summary, I probably would buy an EV for a daily use, but not for long range.